Well, about this time of the, quote, happy, unquote, Yuletide season, every husband begins to get that cornered rat look in his eye. But the squire of 79 Wistful Vista looks even more desperate than that. Something is definitely perturbing our hero. For further details, we join Fibber McGee and Molly.
And furthermore, I'm the dumbest, short-sightedest, dim-wittedest, stumble-bumbledest, empty-headedest, feather-brainedest droop that ever didn't know enough to come in out of a tornado.
Well, if you say so.
If my head were small enough to fit my brains, I would be getting requests from Guinness Records.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised.
They say that Washington's home, Mount Vernon, has got a beautiful big stoop. Well, you've got a beautifuler and a bigger stoop here, and I don't mean anybody but me.
Aw, you were just saying that.
I've got the IQ of a microbe. I think when I die, I'm going to leave my skull to the Smithsonian as a doorknob.
How charming.
Dumb as I am, it's a wonder to me I ever got out of the 3rd grade.
It's a wonder to me you ever got in.
You ain't whistling Dixie there either. Why, of all the dumb
All right, McGee. Now, I'll admit you're a fascinating subject, but what is this all about?
It's about me, that's what it's about. I'm the stupidest, dim-witted...
All right. Now, let's just say for the sake of argument that you're completely brainless.
I don't know about all that. I'll find it sooner or later.
Find what?
That $50. I put it away last summer for your Christmas present this year so I wouldn't be tempted to spend it, and now I can't find it. If that doesn't make me the dumbest...
All right. Stop pacing up and down.
I'm getting desperate. Only 8 more shopping days till Christmas, and I've looked everywhere.
Calm yourself. What man can hide, man can find.
Nah.
Well, where do you normally keep your extra money?
I don't usually have any extra money, and when I did, I used to keep it in the sugar bowl.
Well, did you look in there?
Yes, but I'm using that now to keep something even more valuable to me than money.
Like what?
Sugar.
Well, have you checked your old clothes?
Yeah, but it wouldn't be there. I distinctly remember tucking it away in some safe place. Hey! Hand me that blue vase up there on the shelf, will you?
You mean this one here?
Yeah. Oh, no. So what did you do there? This is where I've been keeping my bottle cap collection. I sure have a mess of them, haven't I?
Bottle caps? What on earth are you saving bottle caps for?
I don't know. I guess I just got tired of collecting cellophane and string. Thought there might be more future in bottle caps. Doggone it, this makes me sore.
Was it a $50 bill, dearie?
It was 2 20s and a 10 in a white envelope, and I had written on the front, "Do not touch until 10 days before Christmas," and this means me.
Well, I'm a pretty good housekeeper if I do say so myself, and I haven't seen anything of it.
Well, if worse comes to worse, I'll get an internal revenue inspector in here. Those guys could find money in a caraway seed. If I could just remember, let me think a minute.
Come in. Who is it, ladies? Abigail Uppington. How are you, dear?
And how do you do, my dear, and Mr. McGee?
Hey, Uppy, where's your Santa Claus costume? Or aren't you christening the Kringle today?
Well, I don't go on duty until 4 o'clock. Oh, but what, might I ask, is wrong with you?
What do you mean, Abigail?
Well, look at him, my dear. He looks positively haggard.
I haven't been sleeping well, Abigail. I have pernicious insomnia. I'm worried.
Yes, Abigail. He hid $50 of Christmas shopping money, and now he can't find it. For 3 days now, he's been prowling around the house like a mouse after a cat.
You mean a cat after a mouse?
At this place, anything can happen.
I had a case like that once.
Uppy, you sound absolutely loopy. What happened with you?
Well, I was simply frantic. You see, I thought I lost this ruby and emerald bracelet, and the solution was so simple, it was ridiculous.
What was the solution? Maybe it will give McGee an idea.
I suddenly realized I didn't even have a ruby and emerald bracelet.
Uppy, you're as loopy as a bowl full of apple jacks.
Well, you see, I was, Mr. McGee. I was just a young girl out of finishing school and madly in love with a lieutenant.
Oh.
Well, there was something awfully romantic about those Vietnam War uniforms.
Oh, yes, they were, and I beg your pardon, Mrs. McGee?
Don't mention it, Abigail. But, by the way, what girls' school did you go to?
Oh, a Wardella, my dear, in Nashville, Tennessee. In fact, I can close my eyes and practically smell the magnolias on campus.
That's my hair, Uppy. I just came back from the barber shop.
It's not Magnolias, it's Jockey Club.
Oh, do remind me, dear. I have beautiful pictures of my class. In fact, I was the captain of the croquet team.
No, you don't say.
Mm-hmm.
Well, call me Virginia and watch me reel. See, I was captain of the croquet team. What's your honey child?
Oh, please, Mr. McGee. I have only the most charming memories of the South. In fact, I always found that the Southern men were so gentlemanly to me.
Well, that will dim your northern lights, McGee.
Well, that might account for my good manners, Uppy. You know, my grandfather wore the Southern uniform, you know.
Oh, really?
That's right, he was a conductor on the Chattanooga Choo-Choo. So, what brings you by, Mrs. Uppington?
I just wanted to tell you about the most marvelous fortune teller.
Fortune tellers, blah. Those bargain basement gypsies couldn't foretell the future of a blue-eyed blonde with the Marines in town.
Oh, but they're fun, dearie, they're fun.
Oh, fun my clavicle. Dark man's gonna cross your path. You're gonna take a long journey. You're gonna get a letter. You'll find your diamond ring, but... Hey, why didn't I think of this before? Maybe she can tell me where my $50 is. Come on, Molly, grab your shoes. Where is this fortune teller, Uppy?
It's on the top floor of the...
Oh, who cares? Come on, we'll find it. Oh, I just love these guys. I know what case where I lost a straw hat and everything. Get a load of this reception room, Molly. Boy, what a dump.
Well, this is your idea, not mine.
So why do fortune tellers always have to live in joints like this? If they can see into the future, why don't they look into their crystal ball and make a killing at the races and live in a classy apartment?
Well, maybe they can't afford a crystal ball big enough to see a horse in.
Well, this one sure ought to know her onions. She sure in the heck cooked enough of them around here.
Don't be so critical. Madam X could call us back any time now. You know, we've been waiting here for 25 minutes.
Madam X. Probably an old gypsy named McGillicuddy. Not that I care what her name is if she can slap herself into a trance and find my $50.
You know we would have saved time if we had just consulted Uncle Dennis.
Yeah, what does he know about fortune telling?
Well, he certainly lives in an atmosphere of departed spirits. You know, just last night I came into the hall and found him balancing himself on the banister.
Yeah? What'd he say?
He said, "Niece, your escalator is run down."
At it again, huh? I gave him a lecture about that just last week.
What did he do?
He just sat tight. Huh? Oh.
Mr. McGee, I shall see you now.
Oh, thank you. Well, dearie, let's go see what fate has in store for you. If fate still has a store, which I doubt, considering the economy.
I'm ready, sis. Hop on your broomstick.
This way.